There are 9 essential steps a bill typically goes through before it becomes a law in the United States. This step-by-step journey ensures that every proposed law is carefully reviewed, debated, and shaped by multiple layers of democratic oversight. Whether the topic is healthcare, education, taxation, or technology, the legislative process remains largely the same, complex but structured to serve the public interest. Step 1. The bill is drafted. The legislative process begins when a member of Congress, either from the House of Representatives or the Senate, decides to turn an idea into action. That idea could come from many sources: concerned citizens, interest groups, community leaders, or the lawmakers themselves. Once the idea is shaped into formal legislative language, it becomes a draft bill. The lawmaker who introduces the bill becomes its sponsor, taking the lead in promoting and defending it. Other lawmakers who agree with the bill's purpose may sign on as co-sponsors, signaling broader support within Congress, even before debate begins. Step 2. The bill is introduced. After the bill is drafted, the next step is formal introduction. If a representative sponsors the bill, it is introduced in the House of Representatives. If the sponsor is a senator, the bill is introduced in the Senate. At this point, the bill is assigned a unique number, for example, H.R. 101 if it starts in the House, or S. 202 if it begins in the Senate. From the moment of introduction, the bill becomes part of the public record. It's officially entered into the congressional legislative system and is made available for public tracking on congress.gov, the U.S. government's official site for monitoring federal legislation. Step 3. The bill goes to committee. Once introduced, the bill is sent to one or more committees that specialize in the bill's subject area, such as agriculture, energy, health, or education. In committee, the bill is carefully examined. Members may hold hearings to gather expert opinions, request written testimony from public officials or citizens, and engage in discussion and debate about the bill's potential impact. The committee can take several actions: approve the bill as is, amend it to reflect concerns or compromises, or table it, effectively halting the bill's progress. Most bills never make it out of committee, which makes this step a major filter in the lawmaking process. Step 4. Subcommittee review. In many cases, the bill doesn't go straight to a full committee vote. Instead, it's first passed to a subcommittee, a smaller group of lawmakers who focus on a specific part of the issue, like mental health within a broader healthcare bill. The subcommittee digs deeper by holding targeted hearings, gathering input from experts, stakeholders, and the public, and considering possible modifications or improvements. This detailed review helps refine the bill and prepares it for possible advancement. If the subcommittee supports it, the bill returns to the full committee for final consideration. If not, the bill can stall at this stage. Step 5. Committee markup. Back in the full committee, the bill enters a phase called markup. This is where members debate, revise, and rewrite portions of the bill based on what was learned in the subcommittee stage. Proposed changes, called amendments, are introduced and voted on. These can be small technical fixes or major shifts in policy. Once the final version is agreed upon, the committee takes a formal vote. If the bill is approved, it moves forward in the legislative process. If the bill is rejected, it dies in committee. A bill that passes this phase is said to be reported out of committee and is prepared for debate by the entire chamber, either the House or the Senate. Step 6. Voting by the full chamber. Now the bill reaches the House or Senate floor for full debate. Members of the chamber read the bill's final language, discuss its implications, and may propose additional amendments. Debate time is often limited and controlled, especially in the House. After discussion, the chamber holds a vote. This vote can happen in different forms. A voice vote, where members respond aloud. A recorded vote, where each member's vote is individually tracked. Or a roll call vote in the Senate. If the bill receives a majority vote, it passes and moves on to the other chamber, where it goes through the same process all over again. Committee review, markup, and floor vote. If the bill doesn't pass, it may be reworked and reintroduced in a future session. Step 7. The bill is referred to the other chamber. Once the bill successfully passes one chamber, the House or the Senate, it is sent to the other chamber of Congress for consideration. If the bill began in the House, it now moves to the Senate. If it started in the Senate, it goes to the House. In this second chamber, the process begins again from step 3. The bill is assigned to a committee. It may be passed to a subcommittee, debated, revised, and voted on. The second chamber may approve the bill exactly as it is, approve it with changes, or reject it entirely. If both chambers pass different versions, the differences must be resolved before the bill can move forward. Step 8. The bill goes to the President. Once both the House and Senate approve the exact same version of the bill, it is sent to the President of the United States. The President has 4 options. Sign the bill. It becomes law immediately. Veto the bill. It is rejected and returned to Congress with an explanation. Do nothing while Congress is in session. After 10 days, excluding Sundays, the bill becomes law automatically. Pocket veto. If the President does nothing and Congress adjourns within those 10 days, the bill does not become law. The President's decision is often influenced by politics, public opinion, and executive priorities. Step 9. The bill becomes law. If the President signs the bill, or if Congress overrides a veto with a 2/3 majority in both chambers, the bill officially becomes law. At this point, it is assigned a public law number, published in the Federal Register, and later codified into the United States Code, where all federal laws are organized by topic. The new law is now enforceable by government agencies, interpreted by the courts, and implemented across the country. It may impact daily life, business practices, public policy, or national priorities. From a simple idea to a binding legal standard, the journey of a bill is a core part of how American democracy works. Slow, structured, and designed to reflect debate, oversight, and public accountability.